Hi guys, and welcome back to Chimera Land. Today we're looking at how to easily move house. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, first off we need to go into the home menu and let's just have a look at the green tabs at the top. So we have Get Base, which is in relation to your core pylon, which is actually where you put your gardening crops. Camp, I don't have one, so there's no information there for me. Claim is actually where your furniture, any devices, which are sort of the crafting stations, any storage, which is, storage, and other, which is generally the crafting materials you used to build your house. That is where these all go when you reclaim your home. So the next tab is Home, and it says when the core building is reclaimed, personal buildings are also reclaimed. Process items from the workbench will not be refunded. And finally we have Maintain. Now this is actually a tab just for when your house is damaged to fix it, but my house has no damage at the moment. Okay, just to take a quick look, this is actually the core pylon here, and it's the area where you place your fields around. One thing that I try and do is empty out my bag as much as I can. You do need room to put all your furniture back into your bag so you can replace it back through your house. So just make sure that you have the storage space to do that. Your storage does remain in the shelves and you just collect the shelves as is, so you won't have access to any of the things in there until you replace your shelves. One thing too, the fish in your fish tanks get removed and they get returned back to their original state, so I suggest that you make sure that your fish are finished growing and that you've got them all removed from your tanks. Okay, well, here we go. Let's reclaim the building. And as you can see, it will fall down around you and everything will be gone. Now you might have noticed all of a sudden I've got 15 emails. These messages are just telling you that your storage is damaged. It hasn't actually been damaged. It's not gone anywhere. It's actually just gone into the Home tab under Storage. So we go back into our Home menu and up to Claim, and this will actually show us where everything has gone that was in our house. So first off we have Furniture, which is simply that, the furniture from the house. Second along is Devices, which is all the workbenches and that kind of thing. Third is Storage, which is just that, the storage shelves and things there. And Other is actually the original materials that you crafted your original house with. They are refunded to you. So we actually need our spirit base, which is there in Furniture. So we reclaim the furniture and it reclaims all the furniture. You don't get to pick and choose. So that's why you need the space in your bag, to make sure that you've got room for all of that to come through. And if we just scroll down to the base, there is all my furniture there. So first off, as with any house when you build it, we need to place the spirit orb. You can basically put that wherever you like. I am actually building my house. Oh, hello. I'm building my house in the same spot. And I'm just actually updating it. And rather than take it down individually and then place it sort of one piece at a time, I've just pulled the whole thing down and I'm going to rebuild it. Okay, when you're within a certain distance to your spirit orb, it brings up the build menu. Now if you just click on that, you can see all the different items you can build. You've got your foundations, petitions, railings, pavilions, ridges, the candy, and you can build, select and build from that. Your spirit orb is the place where you research. So you sort of, to start with, you have basic building abilities. So you can just build stone, or you can sort of build wood. As you go up in level, you can actually build further out, and you can build with more materials the more you research. So I have the maximum, which is 13 by 13 square, and I've just basically mapped that out. Now, I've noticed in a few instances people have the spirit orb on a wood foundation. You can easily just pick up the spirit orb and move it to any block or any foundation within your base. All you need to do is select move and move it off the wooden base or the wooden foundation. You can then actually just get rid of the wooden foundation and replace it with whatever else the rest of your floor is. This little shark guy is in there, so I can't do it. But to get rid of him, if you have the same issue, you simply go up to him and press shift and he will move away. And then you can just pop in whatever base you want. So we go back into the build menu, go to foundation, and we want a rock base in there, and we just popped it in there. So now that hole is filled. Alright, now I finished doing the foundation. It is 13 by 13. So I've completed the whole area. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but as you can see, there is quite a lot of space. You can also build a few stories high, but you are limited to how many blocks you can place. So you do need to be conscious of that as you're building. So I will just put my spirit orb way over in the corner here, and I will start to build. Okay, first off, we'll just quickly go through and look. We have foundation. Foundation is just that. You've got the base foundations. You have another thing called laminate, which is floors, so you can use that as a roof or balcony, anything like that. And you have columns, which are columns and pillars that you can use sort of to hold up your house. Next we have partition, which is walls, openings, which are windows and doors, and decor is just that, decorations that sort of go in that category. So here we have eaves. Okay, the next one, railings, is stairs and handrails. So we have all different types of stairs and handrails as well. Next we have pavilion, which is your roof, and decor 1, 2 and 3. As I said, this unlocks the more you research, and yeah, you can do these as decorations. The next one is ridges, which is basically eaves and decorations. The last, candy, which is actually sort of a premium that you can make a candy house, and you can purchase that in the shop. So I've just come across to the spirit orb, and you can have a look, and this is where you research the decorations and sort of more advanced building materials, or building structures, I should say. Here I've opened up the home menu again, and now you can see all I have basically left is my storage. Everything else has been claimed. And I will show you that your storage, when you place it down, nothing is lost. You actually retain everything in your storage. So here's the new place, and let's pop down a storage shelf. So it's in your inventory. So we can just put that down. And if I click use, everything is there as it was before I picked it up. So nothing changes, it doesn't empty it, and it still remains the same. Now here you can see the structure limit. That's how many, building blocks, walls, foundations you can place. I've put my furniture back in, and you can see sort of what's there. But what we'll quickly do is we'll have a look at wallpaper, how to craft and how to actually place it down. So I'm just going to make some plain wallpaper, pretty easy. It just uses cane and just the basic material. So in order to place it, there's two options. You can spray paint. The colors are a bit average, but you can just paint if you like, or you can wallpaper. So I did craft up some wallpaper. There is all different types, and you can actually research them, put them on, or you can sort of purchase them, get them as prizes, things like that. So we'll go across to the wallpaper I just crafted. And there we go. So all we need to do is just go into the mode down the bottom of the build. There's an option that says renovate, and we select the wallpaper. So here's the wallpaper I've got 40 pieces of it, so we'll just pop a piece up. Now I had a look around. I could not figure out how to remove the wallpaper. The only thing I could actually find to do was actually to take down the wallpaper's consumable, so it does not get given back to you. So as I said, I just destroyed the wall and built a new one. You can also place, I guess, carpet, matting, whatever on the floor. So it's wallpaper again, there's nothing different. It just has a slightly different pattern for the floor. So here I have placed the exact same wallpaper that I have on the walls on the floor, and it's given sort of a carpety mesh sort of pattern. So there you go. I'm one short because I accidentally stuck one against the wall out there, and I don't have any spare, so I'd have to make some more. Anyhow guys, that's the house. I have rebuilt everything and we're all done. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.